Crazy thing about life is everything comes down to how you're treated as a child. The events that take place at a very young age is what defines you as a person. Look at Tomura, for example. This guy, he had no idea what his powers was. He wanted to be a hero actually, but his parents, the adults, told him that heroes were bad. It was too risky. It's too hard to become a hero. It's too difficult. It's too challenging. You're going to ruin people's lives in the process to become a hero. And having Tomura hear that every day from his father and be punished for wanting to do good made him want to do bad. And this is the problem in society. When we are told to do good time and time again, everybody's like, no, you can't do good because it's too hard. It's too challenging. When this is the case, it becomes difficult for us to realize who we are, what we're trying to accomplish. And that's why you break down and you lose control and you do things that you may or may not have wanted to do in the first place because you were just doing as society told you to be. And that's the problem that Tomura had. He wasn't wanting to destroy in the beginning. Yes, he wanted to get revenge on his father, but he didn't want to destroy the rest of his family. The rest of his family, they were kind, they were compassionate, they cared for him, but his father of everyone, decided to make him miserable, decided to tell him that he couldn't chase his dreams because his father's mother left him at a very young age to pursue hero work, and he wanted to make sure that he wouldn't feel that same feeling again when it came to his children wanting to be heroes. He wanted to protect them. But adults, they don't always know best. They know certain things, but they don't know what is possible when we give ourselves the time to grow. And look at Tomura. He all of a sudden flipped the switch because he was not in the correct mind state. He was in a state where people were like, you have to take control. You have to be the hero. And it's just like, no. You have to be willing to make the right choices. You have to be willing to do things that are difficult. It's going to allow you to evolve. It's going to allow you to grow into something that you weren't before. And that's the cool thing that has happened throughout this whole arc so far is every single one of them is evolving. Every single one of them is growing, and we're getting to understand why they are the way that they are. And that's why if you're young, if you have problems, if you have disformities, if you have any sort of uncomfortability within your own life, you can overcome that because most likely it stemmed from your childhood. And if it stemmed from your childhood, you can work through that through meditation, through breath work, through working out, through sauna, through challenging the mind in ways that it has not been challenged before. So Tomura, he could have changed. He could have decided to be a hero, but after he found that bloodlust at a very young age due to his father's ignorance of wanting him to be a hero, this was what changed Tomura into the villain that he was going to become. If it wasn't for these events at a very young age, he wouldn't be where he is right now. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take into consideration your past. You're going to want to relive those events. You're going to want to breathe through them. You're going to want to acknowledge them as they happened so that you can move past them. Tomura, he will probably never do this because he wants to be a villain now. He wants to cause that destruction. He wants to have that bloodlust that he once had as a very young child. You, on the other hand, you can change. You can grow. You can evolve. And you can work through your shit that you have had in your life to find out that there is a brighter side. There's people that are going to care about you. There's people that are going to support you. There's going to be multiple instances where you are going to evolve and level up because you are willing to go through that pain, torture, and suffering that is required to grow. Cool. I hope you enjoyed this. Press those buttons as always. You know the ones that are below or on the side or in the middle. You know, just push them, and I'll see you in the next one. Nowadays, nothing really excites me. Only one of me and nobody's like me.